Peace, people. It's me, Arlene J. Ramsey, CEO and founder of Everyone Let's Talk, also your favorite self-wealth mentor. I said I wasn't going to have anything else to say about this whole Donald Sterling, owner of the Clippers ordeal, but I figured let me just post something up real quick right before I head out later on this evening. As I've posted on my Facebook wall, I am more concerned with the fact that our people are more concerned with what he has to say about us, knowing fully well that people of that kind don't like us to the degree which we want them to. It's never, let me not say it's never going to change, but let's just say it's safe enough to say that that is never going to change. Why is it that we let simple things like that get under our skin? Can you answer that for me? Why is it that we let things so trivial as someone's opinion ruffle our feathers? Excuse me. Why do we allow that to happen? Here's what I'm more concerned with. I was building with a young sister in her late 20s earlier today in regards to her business. Shout out to her. I wish her much success. But I had more of a problem with the fact that, you know, when it came time to, she put in the good work and all that great stuff, but when it came time for the person to pay her, which was an older African American man, he's given her a hard time to pay her for her work. Also, he's sending passes at her. So it's almost like he's making her feel like she has to have sex with him in order for him to pay her for the work that she has done. I'm more concerned with that type of treatment. And I'm more concerned with the fact that we don't have enough men who stand up for women in regards to situations like that. I'm more concerned with the fact that we know too much about this guy and what the Clippers players should be doing and what the supporters should be doing, more than we know that there was a lynching in Texas of a 24 or 25-year-old African American male earlier this year. I want to say it was between January or February of this year. A lynching. I think they found one of his eyes gouged out and I think an ear cut off or something like that. I can't remember the specifics of the case, don't quote me, but you can Google it up. I chose not to go back to Google in regards to that. But just note that we've had a recent lynching. Okay, that is something that crawls under my skin, and it should crawl under your skin as well, because that's a part of history that we've suffered from. We don't know anything about that, where there's no outrage in regards to that. There's not too much outrage in regards to the recent murder and crime that happened in Chicago. Why? Why? Why aren't we standing up in regards to crime in our own city in this type of way? And I get it. You know, racism still exists, but don't you guys get it by now that this is more economic prejudiceness than it is, if that's a word, than it is actual racism? Some people may say, well, it's still racism, but let me tell you something. They don't hate the color of our skin more than they love to keep the wealth within their kind. And in order for them to keep the wealth within their kind, they have to put on a mask and a front as if they hate the other group of people. But you guys are so silly, and you don't get it. This has nothing to do with the color of your skin. They can't buy buildings based off of the color of their skin. It is the wealth, the money that they have, which is why they can make the moves that they can make. And I know some people may pick this apart and say, well, it's still the color of their skin. No, if they had absolutely no wealth attached to their name and it was just the color of their skin, they couldn't get anything. No one does anything. Let me not say no one does anything. Let me say this. Business does not go on and exchanges do not happen based off of emotions, someone's opinion, and the color of anyone's skin. Business is business. This is all exchange. This is all money. This is all wealth. This is all prosperity by any means necessary. And this is what I need you guys to get in your head. Stop allowing anything to be a stick in your bicycle wheel or your bicycle spoke. You allow anything to just mess up your flow. Anything when it comes to that. But when it comes to the big things that we should be outraged about, there's not enough revolution. Revolution is weak. People, we have to get it together. We have to get it together. All right. We're spending too much time giving this guy free press, free publicity, whatever it is. Who knows what he has planned. I never knew who the hell this Donald Sterling was. And I don't watch the Clippers like that. But I tell you one thing, ever since this ridiculous recording came out, I know who he is. Who knows if this is the setup so he can make the next big purchase. All right. So we all know that people go after people that people consider to be hot. How do you get somebody to be hot like that? You stir up some controversy. So we don't know what he's doing behind the scenes, what business deals he's trying to make. And if someone says, well, why should we do business with you? No one knows who you are. I mean, how many games have your team won? You know, that type of crap. You know, so we don't know if that type of crap has been going on. And next thing you know, they said, okay, this is the plan. Let's set this up. I listened to the recording and it doesn't even sound, sincere. If I will say that. It doesn't sound sincere. It sounds like it has been orchestrated, made up, all that great stuff. And you guys are just falling and wallowing all in it. And next thing you know, he's probably buying a building somewhere in France or buying another basketball team somewhere right here in the United States of America. And you helped him. You helped him. I would like you guys to come up off the pettiness. All right. And start to ask yourself, whenever you see things like this go on, start asking yourself what else is going on. You know, stop being so quick to jump on the bandwagon and get on somebody who don't care about you. For these people, everything is about business. And it probably took him 5 minutes to come up with that, and he guaranteed those people that it would work. And guess what? In a matter of a few hours, exactly what he said is working, because everybody's talking about him. Come on, people. Come on. Let's use discernment wisely. All right. Peace.